Oh, we can go in here now. Wow, I was going around all over the place then. Okay, so what has we got for us now, huh? Hey, you're back. Yes, what else do I do with my own time? You're back. Oh, hi, Francisca. You know I just said, silence you. Phoenix Wright has a lot of explaining to do. What do you think you're doing? What I always do, I guess. Defending a known mafia officer? Have you no shame? At this point, shame is not even a concept for us. To be honest, it's not the first time. That's not the response you wanted to hear. Fool! I would hope you know better. Maybe not. Okay, hopefully you paid for the hospital bills. Jeez, your friggin' whip? There's gotta be some kind of OSHA law against that. Nah, that's workplace, that's workplace law. It's, you know, how bad, you know, like, how safe it is and all that. That's a personal assault weapon. Yeah. That's a completely different matter. Who do I talk to? Waters, get the other way. Oh yeah, but Gladys. How are you taking Miss Porter's death? I'll manage things. Maybe I should have seen it coming. She was playing with fire. Just like Sandra. Am I kidding, man? It's freaking deja vu is what it is. I'm sorry, I tried warning her something was fishy. I really did, Waters. I thought we should be more careful. That's your fault. Bet they would have gotten to her eventually somehow. She's a real stubborn oaf, that one. Stupid, stubborn oaf. You seem to be getting close. At least closer than we are. We gotta get who did it, man. I gotta get him. Gus was always trying to avenge Sandra, never gave up. But I did. I freaking just gave up over them killing my wife. I'm gonna make up for that. I'll help you get over who did this, no matter what. I don't care who it is. I'm with you. It's too hard for me to leave this crime scene with 2 bodies and all. So you'll be doing most of the legwork then. As expected? Don't worry about it. We'll get this guy. Do you have any leads? I'm not working on her murder. That's Gumshoe. Oh yeah, it's like it was almost anticlimactic that he just appeared there, and we barely like. I wish there was some more dialogue that how he got like a chance to if you just to know a bit more about Obadia. Like he's just there for right now. I'm looking at her like she was kind to the others. Oh yeah, isn't tomorrow the last trial day as well? So literally he's not gonna have much of a presence. He just appeared. Okay. That'd be something that she said the other day. It's the only way it makes sense. Why else did anybody kill her? That's the thing. It almost has to be the family. Dr. Dreesen brought us a report, handed it right to me. It's pretty simple, nice and straight to the point. Ah, I see. If you see anything suspicious, you let me know. I hate not being able to leave like this. If it really is all connected, you might still find something here. Maybe. We might. I'll keep an eye out. Excuse me. I'm not gonna screw this one up. I won't let myself. So what does the autopsy report for Porter then say? Wow, Miss Porter's autopsy. How nice. I like how all these are so those are you know a bit more longer, and then this was like just her autopsy. Nothing should be said about it. Specimen, kill it. Specimen was between 3 o'clock and 4 p.m. on October 7th. His death was a knife wound to the chest, a few inches in the heart. Knife wound to the chest, a few inches in the heart. Okay, what was it just, okay, seemed like it was just 1 wound then. Okay. Died between 3 and 4. I can't tell. Was that around the time, it was definitely around the time that Porter went to the office after, you know, being bailed from detention center, then and she was killed the second she got back to the office? Around that time? Yeah, I see. Okay, Francisco, what have you gotten yourself into? Finally, Shelley the killer. Oh my god. Listen, the only reason I took this case is because Williamson made me believe the killer was a suspect. Well, he isn't. He's not even in the country, so forget about him. But Buddy Williamson told you that? But definitely his attention had me as a defense. So you fucking lied about it. fool, you wouldn't play like you like a child's toy. Yeah, for a person who really wants us to defend us and go to the very bitter end, he sure just let us go into the ball and then immediately quit when the going got tough. Like, sure, I know it's his friend, but still, Jesus. I don't know the man well, but I do know that he's a schemer. He might have good intentions, but that doesn't mean he has your better interest in mind. You don't think I should trust him? Judge it for yourself. How have you ever interacted with a man? You know him better than I do. He intentionally led you astray. You'd be crazy putting faith in him. Did I really say that I know Winston at all? No. It's one thing if he did this your first time, like that's one thing, but this has been multiple times of him having a grudge on you for the whole longest time. And for some stupid reason, honestly. With no proof anyway, so, eh. I may have come to understanding after Karain, but he used me then too. Yes. In all honesty, I would have just let Pearls go, again, if she really did need the help at the time. Like, she was really struggling. That's just my honest opinion anyway. He didn't care about how I would feel about accusing Pearl. Yeah, okay, still fuck him. He just wanted the arrest. Yay, the ends justify the means. No more. After this, I'm going straight to his office to get the truth from him. I think either Finnegan Hood or his daughter's hiding something big from us. You think all you want, we'll see. The man's shady, but he's not the killer. Did he tell you about his past? Parts. And not to know that he's crooked. He wants you to trust him. When people don't trust you, they're predictable. People like us. People like you. You think he was covering for the girl? I'm sure of it. She's every bit as shady as he is. I looked at the police files for them both. She wasn't originally his. She belonged to his last client. I heard. Ironic, isn't it? Not as much do you think. Did he tell you how she came under his care? I assume the other guy disappeared somehow. Disappeared? Ha! He was murdered. What? Murdered? Well, so this was almost, it's kind of almost the same thing as, you know, our situation, so, it's still ironic. Why are you getting so, you know, all twisted about this? Now, a week after Finnegan Hood was disbarred for forgery. Jane Hood's biological father was killed just a few days later. Do you know who did it? I might have a hunch. Who's that brute? She's like the killer. There's a connection to the card. Somebody who worked with the killer before could remember the design. They could plan on the crime scene to throw off the police. You won't even need a new one if they kept the original from the old crime. Wait, are you guys saying that Mr. Hood... Do you think we could prove Francisco? Wait, you're saying that Finnegan Hood like took the Shelly the killer card from him, and you know kept it on hand and implanted this crime scene, and then the body like knew Shelly the killer was not a part of it, but still took it in stride and said like, "Hey Phoenix, you see this? Oh wow." Wait, then how did the police know that the client that you know Finnegan Hood's last client was Shelly the killer? Did Shelly the killer just come out and just say like, "Oh yes, I did it," because you couldn't find my card scene? I can actually believe that, actually. It would be more trouble than it's worth at this point. Do you think he somehow masterminded everything we're dealing with today? He just keeps getting worse and worse the more I learn about him. I'll keep you updated. And you. This case is too important to let pride get in the way. I'll fully admit your client isn't the only suspicious character out there. I can't say I approve of your defending him, but surely you know what you're doing. Actually, I don't. I went to this blind. Mr. Yossarian hasn't given me much to go on. Who? Alan Yossarian, the defendant. My client. Phoenix, Wright, you took a case on knowing who your client was? No, well, yes. No? Yes? Just say maybe and get it over with. Oh my. Foolish fool, I thought you'd matured past this foolishly foolhardy foolishness. It was an impulse decision. I wasn't thinking clearly, and I realize that now. Okay, please stop it before I get third-degree burns from all the whip-clashing. Ah, okay, I'm a fool. You go down to the 10th center and now talk to that man. He'll be in your own best interest to drop this case immediately. Yes, ma'am. I felt something was up. I'll have to confront Mr. Yossarian about this soon. No matter how much we learn, there's just so much more left. We'll never have enough time. Mr. Williamson, Mr. Yossarian, Mr. Hood? Where do we even start? Let's see. That's a good question. My hands are full. 3 murders, a million suspects, everybody with their own agenda. It'd be better if we search different places at once. You want us to split up? Oh, yay! Dude, have you seen any B-horror movies? That's a horrible idea. Exactly. Never said anything about being alone. I'll be here with you, Mr. Waters. I have a question. We are not babysitting here. I'm not a baby. You were younger than me when you started. It's a different matter. Tracy, I just got a death threat from the family. Yeah. I know firsthand they have no qualms over killing children. You're lucky you're still investigating with me at all. I'll be safe for Mr. Waters and Francisca. Tracy, I can't. Not after... Stop it! Stop using her as an excuse. I'm not. I have to protect... Yes, that's what you wanted to do, and now look where we are. This will never end unless we solve it, and we're running out of time. The trial ends tomorrow. I won't put you in danger. What did you tell me? I'm already in danger. I have been since day 1. I knew that. I will be in danger unless we get this done, and get it right. You are not responsible for Pearl. Would she want you to compromise the case just because you feel guilty? No, she wouldn't. You're right. We need to split up. Phoenix, have you lost your mind? No, not at all. Maybe just got it back even. She's a smart girl. She knows what she's doing. Huh. Well, I'm not gonna be the one watching her. Don't worry, I don't think that'll be an issue. Will it, Tracy? They won't even know I'm here. That's gonna be a problem. Go get him, Tiger. You need to go talk to Mr. Williamson and see what he's hiding. I'll help solve everything from this end. There's only 24 hours in a day, and we'll never finish otherwise. You don't have a choice. No, there's always a choice. But I agree. We don't have time. I'll meet you back here later. Time to speak with Williamson and clear this whole thing up once and for all. Yeah, fucking finally, Jesus. I'm gonna go to him. I was gonna go to Finnegan Hood and waste more time because... October 7th, 4:50 p.m. Prosecutor's Office. So, Obadia, fucking talk now. You lied to me, Williamson. Did I? You told me about the killer just to get me to take the case. But he isn't even on the same continent. You knew that. What I said was that we found the car at the scene. And we did. You know, I would take this all in strides as some weird, like, trippy thingy, Bob. But almost like I have found nothing redeeming about you at all, so I'm, still. Screw you. Don't give me that certain point of view stuff. I defended that slime bag so far. I deserve some answers. Yes, you do. Now you're in deep enough that I can trust you to make the right decision. Then you learn the truth about your client. 5 years ago, MN6 trial. So... back in time to the trial days. Oh boy. Well, we already know this is not gonna well, I'll keep repeating that. Nice rubber spatula. Please don't hold it up as a weapon. Please, please, please. This man, Gavin! What is he doing? He wants to pin a murder on you, Mr. Kusari. Me? Why me? I've never heard of him. Fame, money, prestige, doesn't matter why, does it? Man's as bad as the one he's defending. I guess you were simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. I didn't ask for assassins in my restaurant. No, you didn't. And then you're entirely innocent. Please, you must not let him win. I don't trust that new bottle poison of his. There's no way your fingerprints were on it. Mr. Kusari? There's no way, right? Oh no, he did touch it. This trial's like watching a train wreck in slow motion. The police will have their findings very soon. We should be ready. Mr. Kusari, please tell me everything you remember about that vial. If there's anything at all that might help, I'm willing to listen. Yes, my friend. I do not wish to disappoint you. Oh yeah, I should probably get reacquainted with everything here too. We still only have this bunch. Literally. Notes in the courts which we don't have an autopsy report because of fiddling with the investigation. Victim was killed with a quick-acting poison that affects the nervous and digestive systems. Poison known to cause internal bleeding and vomiting. Body in custody. Quick-acting poison, yep. At Celine Kusari's restaurant. Yeah, he was in the kitchen. I think we left it off with there was still a mess in the restaurant, even though Mr. Kusari said he was cleaning it up. So, I don't remember what they said they're gonna do after that. Victim was sitting across the table closest to the door. Killer was close to the window where Mr. Kusari was. The customer's entrance to Mr. Kusari's diner equipped with a small bell. Yeah, so basically that means that that's the only entrance to the place based on the map, so that's the only way to enter in and out. So Lily could have heard who would have went in no matter who you were in the restaurant. Poison bottle. A vial of poison used to kill Luciano has been Deer's fingerprints. And based on Christoph Gavin's new findings, there's actually a new bottle of poison with your fingerprints on it somehow. Would you mind telling us that why in a bit? Bounty poster. Bounty for Luciano's death. Reward is listed at $1 million. There was only one poster, so that's a weak motive for why to have him dead. So, why is your fingerprints on this new poison bottle? You touched that bottle, didn't you? I can recognize it. Yes, I did hold on to it. I did not know what it was, you see. I promise you it did not. I believe you, but it may be difficult to prove you're telling the truth. I made a mistake, haven't I? Don't stress over that right now. Just tell me when you held it and why. I was talking to that man, Mr. Detective Tokamura. He handed the ball to me and asked if I recognized it. He gave it to me and I looked at it for just a moment. It was not for long. So I was not worried at all. He's a police officer, you know? Detective Tokamura handed it to you? Yes, sir. I recognized him at the witness bench. He's the man. Toki must have been involved with the forgery then. The bottle has Mr. Kusari's prints. It's real fingerprints. It'll be hard proving anything of the sort. You can do it, right? Well, bummer. Gavin's gonna be in the know, right? He must be, but there are enough lawyers here that this hide will be covered. If and when we expose it, he could just pass it off as all Tokamura's fault. Wow, we really are underestimating this guy. That we did. So, did Mr. Tokamura tell you anything else when he spoke to you? Like anything at all? Was he suspicious about it? Anything like that? We talked about what happened. You might expect it from a police investigation. He did not seem strange to me. Not yesterday. I see now he's a liar. A liar, Mr. Prosecutor Williamson. Okay, thank you for calling us by our title then. He's working for them. I know he is. He's horrible. If I see that man again, I might... Whoa, calm yourself, buddy. God, he makes me so angry. No, I mean it. You have to calm down. I think it's some of those great food jokes of yours. Gee, don't let a cheesy guy like Mr. Tokamura grate on your nerves. Okay, yeah, okay, great. Well, you're laying it on thick then, huh? Mr. Kusari, you mustn't get hot-headed in there. Yes, I know. When I think of those horrible men, I'm so very angry. How can I help it? The feds will use anything they can. That may include your behavior in the stand. You need to remain calm no matter what. I understand, Mr. Prosecutor. May I say something, sir? Of course. It is very strange. I remember most things Mr. Tokamura said today. There's some things they said I do not remember. Oh? Yes! Maybe it was nothing, but I think I must tell you about it. What was different about what Tokamura said and what you saw? What was it you need to tell me? Mr. Detective Tokamura, you see, I listened to him speaking just now. He said many things I remember well, but I never remembered any blood. Blood? Yes, in his testimony, he said the dead man must have vomited, but I remember this. Mr. Sorry, I'm going to tell you, but you must be mistaken. I examined the crime scene myself, and Luciano indeed had vomited blood. Oh, no, I'm quite certain, sir. The table was spotless when I called the police. Again, I'm sorry, but you must have looked before Luciano threw up. Tokamura did not lie here. This is not the contradiction we're looking for. There must be an error. I'm sorry. Dang it. They really planned this all out well. I might literally get away with the murder. Okay, Well, if he is telling the truth about that, then literally yeah, that time that showed up and, like, made fake vomit with blood in it? Oh my. Huh. It's still PO'd about poor Pearl Fay. Is there anything we can do to help her? I can't make it wait. Look into it tomorrow. Right now, I'm only concerned with this trial. What there isn't a tomorrow? What then, huh? Listen to me, Mr. Jameson. Listen now, and listen well. There is nothing we can do for Miss Fay. Nothing. Unless the family comes clean and limits their involvement, neither you, nor I, anyone else can do anything about it. The poor thing might be dead for all I know. Finding her is not our responsibility. It's a job for the police. But we're with the... I'm a prosecutor, and you're my assistant. My job is to convict a murderer. Pearl Fay did not murder Carlo Luciano. Yeah, you just pull a nerve. Yeah, screw you. Mr. Jameson, whatever, just catch a killer. I thought as prosecutors were supposed to help people. We are. Madeiras is a dangerous man. He shouldn't be walking free. You know what I mean? Mr. Kasari may need our help very badly today. Can you stand by that? They won't hurt him. Thank you. Well, you just severed a tie. Mr. Prosecutor Williams said, "Are you that worried for me?" And like, just from that line alone, like, didn't he, like, said, like, they have not talked to each other in years since? Like, this is literally their last time together? Wowee. Wow, you dug yourself a hole, Mr. Obadia. And, oh, yay, yeah. That's not even, like, a whole, like, thing of, like, state under duress thing where you're horribly stressed about all this. You're just basically just going about, like, you know, your job as normally, then, like, oh my god, there's no excuse, really. It's not like a whole big, you know, you're under duress or, like, you know, there's some big living threat hanging over you. I mean, I guess you could, like, take the whole family going after you, but, like, still, you haven't brought that up once, so you're not worried about it at all, so literally, you're not worried about anything, so you're not stressed at all, so what? Okay. No, not at all. You'll be fine. Let's head inside. Yeah, okay, Jimmy. That Sprite is good, though. Wowee. You already see that you hit a nerve? Wow. I wonder how Jimmy felt when, like, seeing that Pearl Fay, like, goes back. Like, did he, like, first, like, see Pearl back, like, in the Corinne case? It didn't seem like it. He was very, very calm about that, though. Now, when we left off, our witness, Selim Kusari, had been accused of murder. Has he ever provided a potential motive and evidence to support the accusation? Results from the test he requested have arrived. And what do they tell us? Fingerprints showed up positive for Selim Kusari, but is it the same exact poison, though? It says a witness handled the bottle at some point. Blasted, I knew it. Mr. Kusari's in hot water now. Your Honor, we still have the original suspect for this crime. We must... Sorry, Miss Williamson, but I wasn't finished. You see, a second person's prints were also on the bottle. The police looked over them and found that they belonged to neither the witness nor defendant. You see, they were smudged and identifiable, but one thing was clear. The person who held this bottle was a child. Pearl Fay? Huh. Relax, ladies and gentlemen. We don't know it's Pearl Fay, merely the girl. The prints were smudged and Kusari couldn't perfectly ID her. We didn't know for a fact who she was. Could this little kid be the killer after all? I wouldn't put money on it. The poison's a fast agent, remember? What this does mean, though, is that she may have handed the bottle directly to the witness. Yipes! What? May have, but you don't know it! I think I do. I have a witness who will testify to just this. Who? Order? Should we were in this situation precisely because there were no other witnesses? Yes. And? Well, we found a witness, we must hear from him. Excellent. He's already here. He approached the stand. Oh, hi. Name, please? Alan Yossarian. Objection! Your Honor, he hasn't been up there for 2 seconds, he's already lying. Objection! Please, prosecutor. Allow me to handle this. Yossarian is his code name, he's a safety measure. I see. He fears for his life and so blind to necessity. Sir, we already know who you are. Your real name, please? Francisco Mendez. Wow. Wait. Wait a second. Wait, there was a letter in the safe in the present day, right? Had the initials FM on it. Talking to Jameson. Wait, what? So you're Francisco Mendez at the same time you addressed a letter to yourself? No, it doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. Was that letter meant to be for, I guess the Guildenstern Virgil Black, or... No, it doesn't make any sense either, because, I mean, the shovel was used, but, like, he kept that in his safe the whole time. Talking to Jameson. Literally the only person I think of that that Noah would go to, like, it would either be Gladys or literally just you, because you went and talked to him before Jameson died. Wait, what? FM? Okay. FM radio time. This man is a suspect. We all know he's gonna lie. And granted, he'll accuse Kusari, but your witness was doing the same to him. There are no more witnesses, Williamson. That's the point. Who else would you have me call? Missing child? Revives himself? Nah. We've already heard from Mr. Kusari. It would only be fair to give the defense a chance. We can't be sure otherwise. I'll be the sleazebag just gonna sleaze up the place. Sleazebag's gonna sleaze up the place. I'd love to testify. What? Why? We know he'll be lying. Anything he says will be direct contradiction of the truth. The chance to dig ourselves out of this hole we're in. The prosecution accepts Mr. Mendez's testimony. I know you see reason. Mr. Mendez, I'm sure the court would like to hear your story. Puff. Got it. Still wearing that orange bow tie after all this time. What really happened? The kid wasn't Faye, but wouldn't tell you if she was. No, just some brat we found on the side of the road, wanted to help her. Took her into the diner to calm her down. Kusari must have thought he recognized her. But Parker took her. Kusari came to speak to her. She gave him something. Buff. We ordered the meals, they came. 10 minutes later, Lucian is dead. Kusari made the food and back. He could see us. We couldn't see him. Lucian is dead. Parker's clueless. Kid's gone. Just Kusari and me. You gonna believe? Puff. She gave him something? The little girl? Didn't think anything of it at the time. Could have sworn she whispered something to him too. Your Honor, may I propose a theory? I believe this young child asked Celine Kusari to kill the victim for her. A child did that? Objection. Why would she do that? And why would Mr. Kusari do it unless he knew who the victim was? The brat was panicking. I don't know if she lost her parents or what. Anyway, she was acting right. That's why Parker had to take her out. Wait, so you're saying even though she was panicking right then and there, she picked on the street, she had a random poison bottle on hand? What? Wait, what? She was scared and wanted help. She wasn't sure who those 3 grown men were. No, okay. Because she had the whole poison bottle on hand and she gave it to Mr. Kusari, that means the poison bottle was in possession at that time. That means when she was picked up by the supposed story that she was a lost kid, she was picked up to be helped by the Revalis family and came inside. Then because she was panicking this whole time, she gave the bottle to a random person to kill the 2 people inside. That is a lot of just abstract planning ahead of time. What is that? How are you gonna reconcile that? I know this is all a lie, but still, how are you gonna explain that? My client just wanted to help, but she clearly didn't trust him. Oh yeah, and poison? Where would some middle school look at that? Okay. That's a good question. However, we have a child's fingerprints in the bottle, as well as witnesses. How she got is not so important to ask us what she intended to use it for. Yeah, okay, you're just gonna, like, gloss over it then, okay. Mr. Mendez, does your attorney's theory match up with what you saw? You got the evidence. You tell me. They both handled the bottle of poison. Makes perfect sense. A child involved in murder? I hate to hear of it. Did you have anything else to ask your client, Mr. Graben? None. Defense has no further arguments this time. Well, if we have no need of a cross-examination... Of course Mr. Gavin won't ask any further questions. The suspect is helping his case. And isn't it still regulatory to, like, you know, for the defense to do cross-examination anyway? It's always in the other games, too. In this little case takes place at that one. Literally, Mia and her first child, like, years before the first game even happened, had to, cross-examine Phoenix Wright anyway. Then, same thing with Phoenix Wright cross-examining his own client, Rhonda Light, in the Mask to Mask case. Oh wait, no, sorry. Mask Star to Mask. Gotta get that right. So why are you not doing it here, you? Honestly, I think it'll be working in your favor here until you lie, actually, Mr. Gavin. Should we honestly expect anything different in this situation? The defendant's trying to shift the blame from himself to somebody else. And the fingerprints? You were one going on about ignoring evidence. I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation, and I will find it. I don't believe a word you or your mobster client has said, Mr. Gavin. If you don't wish to press his lies, then I will. Be my guest. Your Honor, it will not be right for the defense to interrogate their own witness. I'll take responsibility for cross-examining him. So then, Mr. Williamson, you may begin. How many cigars do you actually have, Mr. Mandira's Yossarian, sir? Like, I'll say this now, actually, I like the name Alan Yossarian better, so I'm just gonna go with that. It's way better. I actually like it way better. But this would be a good time to leave us off here before going to the actual thing. This is gonna go from worse to bad already. There's already lies aplenty. It doesn't seem like we're actually gonna get out of it. Since we already know how devoted Jimmy was at the end of this. I mean, did you even see like how he just twisted his nose and face up at Bloomsnatch are just saying all of that? Like, it's not our problem. Wow. Just wow. There's no other way like this could end that well, or just like that badly. If it like ends that well, that'd be a shocker actually. That's actually, oh, it's a twist ending of it all. This ends really well, even though, wait, you're the defendant here, you still got off. Never mind, this is gonna end badly anyway. Okay, so you're still gonna get off no matter what. Oh boy. Well then, how are you gonna do that? We'll find out for next time. So, what a fun time to watch as I am playing this. Hope to see you next time, what time may be, and I all hope you fantastic day.